Hi, grade 6th. In previous class, I have started chapter number 1, the sentences, and I have explained you what are the sentences and what is the difference between sentences, phrases, and meaningful sentences. Right? We have also completed exercise 1 and 2. Today, I am starting with types of sentences. There are 4 major types of sentences. Number 1, declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Now, declarative sentences. In declarative sentences, the sentences tell something about something to us, they inform us. And it is always ending with full stop. Means Amazon is a river. They are telling us Amazon is a river. Nikita has 3 bananas in the morning. Nikita ate 3 bananas in the morning. Our grandfather lives in Madurai. Our grandfather lives in Madurai. Charles Dickens was the famous British novelist. Charles Dickens was a famous British novelist. So, these all are general sentences. They are telling us something. They are informing us something. And it is ending with the full stop. They are normal sentences, and this type of sentences is called as declarative sentences. Now, interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are those type of sentences which ask us something, which ask questions, right? Interrogative sentences ask questions and end with the question marks. The examples are: when is the music festival starting? The question is, when the music festival is starting. Who left the fridge open? This fridge is open. So the question is asked to the person who left the fridge open. How many hundreds are there in 1000? I don't know the answer, so I'm asking you the question. How many hundreds are there in 1000? So this is also the questions. Was Kapil the captain of the team, of their team? The person is asking, was Kapil the captain of that team? Yes. So these all are the questions. Someone is asking to some other person, and these all are questions. So this type of question, these types of sentences are called as interrogative sentences, and it ends with question mark. Number 3, imperative sentences. What do you mean by imperative sentences? Imperative sentences consist of 3 things. 1, it can be advice. 2, it can be request. And 3, it can be order. It can be order. Yes. Give a command or an advice or make a request. Command means giving order. The imperative sentences gives a command or an advice or make a request. They often end up with a full stop, or sometimes it ends with exclamation marks. Many a time it ends up with full stop, but sometimes it can be ending with exclamation mark. Give me the remote. Stop talking. Let's go home. Buy 7 boxes of chocolates and 3 bricks of ice cream. Give me the remote. It is command. Stop talking. It's a command. Let's go home. It's a request. Buy 7 boxes of chocolates and 3 bricks of ice cream. It can be the form of request in the way how it can be said. If the tone is buy 7 boxes of chocolates and 3 bricks of ice cream. If this told in this tone, then it's an order, then it's a command. But if it is said, buy 7 boxes of chocolate and 3 bricks of ice creams, so that is a request. Don't move. But this is ending with the exclamation mark. So it's okay. This type of sentences, whether it is command, request or advice, all types of sentences are called as imperative sentences. Now, question number 4. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are those type of sentences which shows that strong feeling of ours. It shows the strong feeling. It can be shock, it can be our happiness, it can be our sorrow, it can be our pain. Ouch! I got hurt. Hurrah! Party! Oh no! I forgot the thing. Yes, this all types of feelings can be expressed with the exclamation marks. So this all types of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. Now, exclamatory sentences show the strong feelings and end with an exclamation mark. They usually begin with the words what or how. What a fine necklace Saroj has! Exclamation mark. How amazing the Ellora caves are! Ellora caves are very amazing. So, to show our exclamations, to show the surprise, we said, how amazing the Ellora caves are! What a genius Ramanujan was! Ramanujan was a great genius. So, to just make the sentences imperative, he said, what a genius Ramanujan was. How clever the king's ministers are. In these types of sentences, each of these has special words arrangement. There depends on the context of the speech and the return. Declarative sentence, its simpler name is statement and end with the punctuation marks, that is full stop. Interrogative sentences, its simple name is questions and the ending punctuation mark is question mark. Imperative sentences, they are commands or requests. They either can be end with the full stop or exclamation mark. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences generally called as exclamations and it ends with the exclamation mark. Exercise 3. Indicate the tick marks in the table below that are types of each of the following sentences. Then add the correct punctuation to mark the sentences. One is done for you. Some could have more than one answer. Now, what we have to do is, we have to understand the sentences. We have to add up with the proper punctuation marks and later we have to bifurcate this as the statements, as the declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory sentences. Now, number 1. How many times have you traveled by sea? This is a question mark. So this type of sentence is called as interrogative sentence. So here sentence 1 is interrogative sentence. Yes, first we'll understand the sentences. We will add up the question marks. We will add up the punctuation marks and then we'll decide the type of the sentence and then at the end we will complete this table. Now, number 2. I was on a ship in 1989. This is the statement which we are informing to someone. So, it ends with full stop and this type of sentence is called as declarative sentence. Number 3. What a great experience it was. He is, or the person who is talking about this, his experience, he is showing his experience. So it ends with the exclamatory mark, and this type of sentence is called as exclamatory sentences. Number 4. Please put away these cartoons. Please put away these cartoons. This is a request, and this type of sentence is called as imperative sentences. Number 5. Bring your craft workbook tomorrow. Bring your craft workbook tomorrow. This is, as I said, if it is said in the harsh tone, bring your craft workbook tomorrow. If it is said in this way, it can be order. And if it is said in the polite way, bring your craft workbook tomorrow, it is a request. In both the cases, it's an imperative sentences. Number 6. Where is Murshidabad located? The person is asking where the Murshidabad is located. So this is question sentence. It is he or she is asking the question. So the ending punctuation should be question mark, and this type of sentence is called as interrogative sentences. Number 7. Sending an email is easier than writing a letter. Sending an email is easier than writing a letter. This is information given by someone. So it should be a statement, and it should be end with full stop, and this type of sentence is called as declarative sentence. Number 8. Who is the first woman to fly an aeroplane? We don't know the answer. So someone is asking us, who is the first woman to fly an aeroplane? This is the question asked by someone. So it should end with question mark, and this type of sentence is called as interrogative sentences. Number 9. How cruel it is to make little children work in the factory. The person is surprised. Not at all surprised, but she is shocked and with a sorrow, pittiness. Yes, how cruel it is to make a little children work in factories. So this should end with exclamation mark, and this type of sentence is called as exclamatory sentences. Number 10. A kingfisher lays 7 eggs at a time. A kingfisher lays 7 eggs at a time. This type of sentences is a statement. It is giving us some information about kingfisher. So it should be end with the punctuation marks, that is full stop, and this type of sentence is called as declarative sentence. Now what we have to do is we have to just tick mark according to the sentences. As we know, first sentence is interrogative, so we have ticked here. Sentence 2 is declarative, so we'll tick here. Sentence 3 is exclamatory, so we'll tick here. Sentence 4 and sentence 5, both the sentences are imperative. So in sentence 4 and 5, we have ticked in imperative column. In sentence 6, it is interrogative, so we have ticked in interrogative column. Question number 7, this type of sentence is declarative sentence, so we have tick mark in declarative column. The question number 8, that is interrogative, so we have ticked here, and 9 is exclamatory, so we have ticked in the exclamatory column. And question number 10 is declarative, so we have ticked in the declarative column. So hope you have understood the types of sentences, that is declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory, and hope you have also understood the exercise 3. Your today's homework is you will complete exercise 3 in your textbook along with this table. right now those who have not collected their books, they can write this in your notebook. So hope this is clear to you all. With this, I'll end this class. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye for the day. Bye.